So, good morning, everyone. Project number three, interactive traffic lights. Then, interactive traffic lights will start your first interactive Arduino project in the lesson making button control traffic lights. When it button is pressed, the lights will change for the pedestrian to pass by. So the requirements component on this is the Arduino Uno R3 prototype shield, jumper cable, resistor, push button, 5 LED. Then that's all. Then the circuit. So please read Sultan the circuit.
Follow the wiring diagram below to build your circuit. Please note the green lines represent socket connection and do not represent the color of wire you must use. Only use the provided USB cable to power the Arduino after you build the circuit. This cable provides a steady 5V to the Arduino. If you use another power source, there's a chance the voltage might be too high, which might overload the components.
So that's all for the circuit. Then the code in here is the sketch is originally from beginning of the Arduino. So it's here the red is indicating for the number 12. The yellow is for the 11 pinning. The green is for the 10 pinning. Then the button is number 9. The red is 8. The green is 7. The crossing time is 5 seconds. Long change time that button press. Then the void setup here is the output of every LED pin. Then we have a void loop in state the digital read the button to test if the button press and 5 seconds have press and after it press. So lately. If the state is high, the mail is changed to the 5 seconds and change the light. Then the digital green low, the green light is off. Then digital yellow high for the light on. Then it wait for the 2 seconds. Then the yellow light off. Then the red light on. Wait for the 1 second safety reason. Then the red pedestrian light off. Then the light pedestrian light on. Then the time crossing streets. Blink the pedestrian to light the notify the pedestrian to pass through. So for the pedestrian, we have a delay the 0.5. Then for the digital right red low for the light off. Then the digital right yellow high for the light on. Then delay 1 seconds. Then digital yellow low for the light off. Digital green high for the green light on. Then change time for the millis to record the duration since last change. Back to the loop, the main code. So after the uploading the sketch, please read Baskugin.
After uploading the sketch, take a look at how LED changes. First, the green traffic light is on and the red pedestrian light is on to allow cars to pass. Once you press the button, the pedestrian light changes from red to green and the traffic light changes from just green to green and red. There is then a delay allowing time for pedestrians to cross the street. When the delay comes to the end, the green pedestrian light blinks to notify pedestrians. When this finishes, the lights change back to the initial state with the green light on and the red pedestrian light on.
So that's all. Then the next is the code is based on the previous project. Most of the code should make sense for you. The code starts from the set of the variable declaration, but we have used the new term. Then unsigned change time before we use the integer is the long command we use the project can store integers from the number. Then we have here some common variables you will come across. Data type, boolean, 1 byte, char, unsigned char, int, unsigned int, long, float, double. Then we have a logical operator, some of the common boolean operator. Logic true only if the condition are true. Logic or true if the either condition is true. Logic not true if the condition false. Now, please read Jason the change light.
Change light. Awesome. This is a function created outside of the loop function. When we want to use it, we just need to cite the name of the function. It does not return a value, does not need to pass parameters, so it is void function. When it is used, the program will run the function and go back to the main code afterwards. We were not to miss the parentheses when using this function, as otherwise it will not be recognized.
So, if the condition specified in the parentheses is satisfied, it the queries of the statement. If not, the program skips over the code. So, to read the pin, is this command is used to read the digital pin state whether high or low. The command has the parameter pin number. So, in above of the codes, the first condition whether variable state is high or on. When the push button pressed, the state turns high. The second condition is the value of the returns of millis. Minus for the change of time is more than 5 seconds. Then the components we use is the push button, resistor, LED light, and that's all.